Today, Shiba Inu is blazing. There have been reports of massive migrations, but the largest one, Coinbase, just took the unimaginable action. In a flash, billions of Shiba Inu were gone. In a single day, BlackRock added millions to it as well. Everyone is now curious. This might indicate that Shiba Inu is about to experience a significant event, and it won't end anytime soon. What's going on, and why is Shiba Inu going to change now? Let me clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Shiba Inu are having a crazy day today. Although the price may seem to be down at the moment, it is really gently attempting to rise again. The community's vitality, completely different. People are excited. Shiba Inu are the subject of constant attention these days. Something significant seems to be building, and things are beginning to spiral out of control. Sort of. Here's the thing then. Coinbase recently took a big step. We are discussing the abrupt withdrawal of billions of Shiba Inu. That's no little matter. It is the kind of action that often foreshadows a significant event. Get this too. Simultaneously, BlackRock, yes, the trillion-dollar behemoth, went and seized a huge amount of cryptocurrency. Nobody anticipated this, the market was taken aback, and the Shiba Inu community became even more enraged. Everyone is now curious. Is everything related in some way? Does the Shiba Inu situation have anything to do with BlackRock's recent cryptocurrency acquisition? Although it hasn't been verified, you have to acknowledge that the moment is just too ideal. But wait. Alright, you may be asking, but what about the chart? Does the pricing currently reflect this? One expert, however, claims that something very intriguing is taking place. Recently, Shiba Inu tested this crucial support region by diving below. Essentially the area where many purchasers are seated. However, it began to bounce back instead of plunging down. Additionally, it is developing a pattern in which the lows continue to rise, which is often a bullish indication. Shiba Inu may see a rebound if the price continues to remain stable above that short-term floor, which would force it straight into its next obstacle zone, where sellers often intervene. Let's just say that if it surpasses that, things may quickly heat up. Therefore, even if today got off to a terrible start, the signals are that something far greater is going on below. The pressure is gradually increasing due to the chart, the huge players like BlackRock, the hoopla, and the whales relocating. Shiba Inu seems to be preparing for something significant. What just took place then? A significant event just occurred that is garnering a lot of interest in the cryptocurrency world, particularly among Shiba Inu owners. Over 56 billion coins were transferred in the last day, which may be one of the largest Shiba Inu moves we've ever seen. That's not a typo, billion. What was the transfer worth? Like that, maybe $680,000 worth. This is where things start to get interesting, however. This wasn't a series of little transactions or sporadic wallet activity. There was just one clean transfer. No batching, no splits. One strong transfer right into a new wallet from Coinbase Prime, the expert platform utilized by prestigious organizations and serious cryptocurrency investors. Before this significant change, there was quiet, a new address, and no prior transactions or history. That is already exceptional. You know, there is often purpose when you see that sort of money coming from that kind of source. Something is being put up by someone. The timing couldn't be more suspect in a positive manner, and it's clear that this isn't simply a normal shift, whether it's long-term cold storage, a deliberate private trade, or something much greater behind the scenes. Because BlackRock intervened and dropped a bomb of their own at around the same moment, smack in the heart of this enormous Shiba Inu move. They purchased Ethereum for more than $16 million, silently. It was a tidy shift with no huge announcement. Completed, you must now ask yourself why. Why now? Why now? BlackRock is not the kind of company that follows fads or intuition. They rely on in-depth analysis, long-term planning, and insider information to function. Therefore, It's a big indicator if they're suddenly getting into cryptocurrency in this manner. There's going to be something. Even though they purchased Ethereum, the fact that the transaction occurred so close to the Shiba Inu transfer is what has people speculating so much. Is everything related? Consider it. Just as billions of Shiba Inu coins are being transferred from a major exchange into a secret wallet, one of the world's largest financial organizations is making a huge cryptocurrency investment. And it's no accident. It seems like preparation. Something seems to be about to happen. Furthermore, the major actors are setting up shop before the general public really realizes it. The Shiba Inu community is booming at the moment for just this reason. Today, it's more than simply the cost. It concerns what these signals all indicate. It's about how something significant always seems to go wrong whenever we see massive maneuvers like this behind the scenes. These actions are never arbitrary, whether it's a significant listing, a novel use case, or anything that further incorporates Shiba Inu into the broader cryptocurrency ecosystem. They have a plan, and the smart community takes notice when the smart cash begins to pour in. Therefore, something is simmering under the surface, even if Shiba Inu's price is still rising and things may not seem explosive just yet. And all of this activity, all of these signs, a significant change is being hinted at.
An outbreak, a wave.
And here's something more to consider carefully. Shiba Inu are more than simply massive pocketbook movements or price rises. It's scaling in the background. Powerfully, steadily, and quietly. As Lucy, the chief marketing for Shiba Inu, noted in one of her most recent tweets, she conveyed a straightforward but impactful message. Momentum is more than simply a number. And she asked the ideal question: is this growth really happening? Or are more individuals just transferring their tokens from exchanges to their own custody? What do you know? It might be both. In any case, because everything is taking place on-chain, it is genuine, open, and taking place right in the middle of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. This change tells it everything. People often trust in the long-term worth of assets when they begin to move them off of centralized platforms. They're not present to make quick changes. They are here to support, construct, and be a part of something greater. And this is exactly in line with current events. Whale movements, significant institutional passion, exchange withdrawals, and community excitement are all happening right now. Furthermore, more and more individuals are increasingly locking in their holdings. Everything seems to be fitting together. The titans are migrating on one side. Conversely, the community is growing. The foundation is becoming more robust. Furthermore, Shiba Inu seems to be moving into a new stage, not only as a meme currency, but as a fully decentralized ecosystem, even if the value is still stabilizing. Every change to the Shibarium, every smart contract, every on-chain action, and every new holder all contribute to that larger goal. Yes, it may seem crazy now, but when you take a step back and consider everything, the development, the scalability, the belief, it becomes evident. Shiba Inu are preparing, not slowing down, and the future of Shiba Inu seems to be quite promising, even if you look far forward. In a recent tweet, one of the Shiba Inu developers even gave away what's next. He revealed something really intriguing. In the future, we'll be adding more entertaining and dynamic levels thanks to Shiba AI. What precisely does it imply now? It demonstrates that the team is progressing and growing rather than only observing the price. They are considering ways to make the Shiba Inu ecology more interesting, more participatory, and to be honest, more enjoyable for the community. Tokens are no longer the only issue here. We're discussing features driven by AI, real innovation that attracts more people, as well as gamified experiences. In addition to investors, Shiba Inu's target audience consists of artists, developers, and consumers, and that's enormous, for it is what makes a project sustainable. That's what transforms it from a passing fad into something permanent. The type of combination that often results in something enormous later on is when the developers are this involved, the community is this robust, and major players are subtly putting themselves in the background. Thus, Although we are keeping an eye on news and charts in the near term, Shiba Inu is setting the standard for a whole new level in the long run. Literally, not only is the future bright, but it is also becoming more intelligent, quicker, and much more interesting. However, what do you think of this? Leave a comment below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.